Today I'm making a cheesy braised beef snack wrap that, if you do the Sunday braise ahead of time, is gonna take less than 10 minutes. So, let's cook. Dude, that is so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this snack wrap is a perfect example of why you should all do the Sunday braise, which I've talked about in a video on mine my main channel, and I still do it all the time to this day. So it's actually Tuesday right now, and I did this on a Monday. But so in here, this is literally just a couple of braised beef chunks that I popped into this bowl. So you can see that here. And then a couple hours last night, I think like 5 or 6 hours. And then I've got a little bit of fat that's kind of, I just put this whole thing in the fridge, by the way. So I'm gonna drop in a little bit of the fat, that's just the cooled fat in there. And then I'm just gonna drop in a couple of, honestly, that's probably all I'll need, is just those 2 chunks. Like, this was basically a bunch of chopped up chuck roast that I saw on sale at the grocery store, and I was like, yeah, let me grab some of that. I had no idea what I was gonna make, and then ended up kind of having stuff for, you know, like a little snack wrap type situation. So once this heats up, this should be able to break apart pretty easily. You can see. Whoa! All right, it's getting hot quickly. Little pockets of water splattering everywhere. Okay, so you can see beef chunks, nice and tender. Gonna heat up very fast. And these are literally just some cumin or poblano and chipotle pinto beans. I happen to pass by the grocery section in Target and it's just like, yeah, I'll grab some of those. So we're gonna come in with a little bit of those beans. Oh, and then I forgot to mention, the only thing I had inside that braise was just literally just some beef stock, and then I added a little bit of dark soy sauce. That's it. I kept it pretty neutral. And then now, the benefit of doing that is I can add whatever kind of spices I want. So what I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of cumin seed. I gotta get stirring this. A little bit of cumin seed. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. And a little bit of some chili powder. Smoked paprika, or this is the smoked paprika. I need to get my chili powder. A little bit of chili powder. And obviously you could use whatever spices you want. And I'm even just gonna turn that down. I don't actually, this is like already cooked. But literally I've transformed, you know, plain beef cubes into beautifully seasoned, seared up beef, shreddable beef in like, what, a minute? And then what I wanted to do was just make like a little bit of a snack wrap. And man, this thing really splattered on me in the beginning. Okay, so for our little beef wrap, I'm gonna use, these are some like those low calorie tortillas. I think it's like 70 calories per. And honestly, I think I just want one right now. I kind of had a little bit of a snack earlier. So I'm pairing a snack wrap with the snack I had earlier, and that'll be lunch. So let me grab a little bit of cheese. And I'll weigh this out to see kind of how many rough calories we're at. So what's a serving of this? 28. Let me grab a plate. Don't have a plate, of course. Got this. All right, 28 grams. Oh my gosh, I didn't zero it out. All right, 28 grams. I mean, honestly, 26, 30. All right, we'll call it 30 grams. I'll just use the rest. Whatever it is, it's fine. All right, 35 grams of cheese right there. Then what I'm gonna do is actually just so I don't need to move the camera, I'm just gonna do this on here. I'm gonna throw that beef onto the tortilla. And then what I'm envisioning in my head, I think I wanna just kind of fold this thing up. So, man, this thing looks so good. All right. And then I'm gonna actually re-toast this guy. Scrape this out. Okay, so we're gonna go seal side down on that. And put everything else away. And then the last thing I need, I've been loving this little dipping sauce lately. Which is just gonna be some sour cream and a little bit of this roasted salsa. And we'll kind of weigh this out too. So what, 30 grams is gonna be 35. All right, 20 grams of that. And then we'll do probably about equal parts salsa. And literally just mix the two together. So we have this kind of like spicy sour cream, perfect for a little dipping sauce. And then I'll try to weight this down a little bit. Give us that little sear. But I mean, like, it's just like kind of crazy how the Sunday braise works, right? Like, it works in mysterious ways. You never know what exactly you're gonna get out of it, but it's going to be something good at the end. I mean, everything's away back in the fridge. I've got this one pan, and then I've got this beautiful, like, beefy, cheesy snack wrap, you know, in about 5-10 minutes worth of work, you know? Then I can get back to my work day. So perfect little meal to kind of show you guys. Give it a flip. Oh yes, look at that. Nice little color. I will say one thing about these kind of like lower calorie tortillas, they definitely don't crisp up and brown up as well, but it's fine. Still gonna taste good. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna slice into this, take a quick thumbnail, and then let's get back into this and dip it. Dude, that is so good. Oh my gosh. This thing is seriously so good. Everything's just like perfectly balanced in there. Super beefy, super tender. You get the smoked paprika, the cumin, the chili powder, mixed in with those beans, and then Colby Jack cheese, which I really like. I think is the nice kind of balance to this. And then, yeah, I mean, sour cream and some like roasted salsa. What's not to like? Like you can really see like just how tender and juicy that beef is. Just been sitting in the fridge overnight. So super quick one today, but I just love meals like this. So good, but so little effort. So if you want to follow this recipe exactly, you can, but obviously feel free to riff off it as much as you want. Use that Sunday braise framework, and that's going to wrap it up for me in this one. I'm going to go finish the rest of this. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace, y'all.